Fulcher.
And I'm Adrianna Hargrove.
And welcome to the Chanticleer News.
30 of the best business schools travel to Danville to battle it out for the SoFi NBA Rugby World Cup. Now to Clarice Ellinger for more about this event.
Since Friday, people have been gathering here at Anglers Park for Rugby on the River. This is the 37th annual competition that is held here in Danville, Virginia. 30 of the best business schools have gathered for the NBA Rugby World Cup.
Averett athletic trainers attended the 3-day event in hopes of learning more about injuries.
How did this further your career?
It gave me a lot of chances to see injuries that I haven't really seen before. Just look at his shoulder, guy was missing half his ear.
Athletic trainers were able to gain first-hand experience, wrapping players' ankles and applying ice to injuries.
Overall, it was a great weekend for Rugby on the River. Members of the community came together to watch the matches, as well as the Danville Lifesaving Crew and Averett athletic trainers.
Here at Averett University, being a Cougar doesn't always mean you're hitting the books in Danville, Virginia. For some lucky students, the Study Abroad program has provided a way to see the world and still keep that good old AU pride. Now to Andrew Cannon for more.
Thank you, Adrianna. I'm here with Tia Yancey to talk about the Study Abroad program and how it's impacted her life.
My name is Tia Yancey. I'm the coordinator of community engagement and study abroad here at Averett University with the Center for Community Engagement and Career Competitiveness.
Could you tell us about the Study Abroad program here at Averett?
Our study abroad program provides our students to be able to travel and create experiences such as life skills, critical thinking, also independence in traveling to another country.
What are your overall thoughts about this program?
It's a great program for students to participate in. I myself have had the experience of traveling abroad to France, and that experience alone is memorable. I will never forget, and still some of the things that I've learned there I can bring it back to the States and see how different cultures and our diversity is just so different.
No matter where you go in the world with Study Abroad, you'll always be a Cougar.
Hi, I'm Erica Engelhardt. I was a study abroad student in Ireland this past fall semester of 2016. I lived in Dublin, Ireland for 3 months, and it was a really, really great time. I studied business over there. I took 18 credits, so it was pretty demanding with the coursework and everything. Their coursework is a lot different than ours, though, and I think it's a bit easier. But as for living in Ireland, there was a lot of culture shock because Europe is a lot different than America. Everything is really small there and stuff, but the traveling was really beautiful. Everything is so lush and like amazing to see, and a lot of mountains. I went to a lot of mountains and everything like that, but I lived directly in the city, so I got to ride the bus all the time, and I met so many people from all over the world.
Study Abroad is a wonderful program that provides an opportunity to be independent and a world traveler, but still be a part of that Averett family.
Averett is always continuously growing as a university. Lanie Davis has a story on a new physical education class starting in the fall.
Averett University has offered physical education classes such as walking, swimming, and archery for a number of years, but next fall semester they're adding scuba diving back into the curriculum.
James Emerson will be the instructor for the scuba diving course. He has been diving for 52 years and owns BC Extreme Sports in Chatham, Virginia. He has taught for Averett before and is currently teaching at Liberty. This equipment he is taking on an open water dive.
Two things have to happen while they're going through this course. They have to get comfortable with doing the skills in the water, and I have to get comfortable with them doing the skills in the water. Then we'll move on to the open water, and then after that, after they do 4 open water dives, they have a PADI open water divers.
Fireman Major Chaz Ellis says he's excited to take the class.
Honestly, if they take us out to the lake, that would be pretty cool to actually be in like an environment where you can see animals and interacting and stuff. Because I'm a biomed major and I like seeing all that.
The scuba diving class will take place in the fall 2017 semester on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. One night they will be in a classroom on North Campus, and the other will be spent at the YMCA gaining hands-on experience in the pool. This is Lanie Davis for Chanticleer News.
The Institutional Research Office at Averett does tons of behind-the-scenes work at the university. The office does more than just course evaluations. Now to Khalil Llyod to tell us more.
The Office of Institutional Research handles many tasks for many different people here at Averett.
What operations do you handle in the Institutional Research Office?
First of all, we ensure that other offices or departments in the university have data that can answer their questions that they are looking to have answered. We contribute to the knowledge about the institution's functions. An example that may be easy for students to understand is course efficiency. So the number of courses that we need to ensure that we have faculty members for to maintain ample faculty for the course sections that will be offered for each term. We help offices answer their questions by providing the data that they need. And one of the other operations that students may be the most familiar with that our office does is the course evaluation process.
The office deals with many spreadsheets to send to the department chairs.
Outside of what we do for the institution, we are also required to maintain our reporting compliance with external agencies. We have a national agency, IPEDS, a state council agency, SHEV, other agencies such as our accreditation agency, which is SAC-COC. And in addition to that, we work with other external agencies that are focused on research and advancement for post-secondary or higher education.
Now you have more insight on where your evaluations for professors get processed. The office is located on the second floor, main hall, number 205.
Students are constantly walking on and off campus, which begs the question, how safe are they doing so? The new LifeSafe app assures students of their safety. Now to Taylor Cook for more.
Hi, my name is Taylor, and today we are going to give a brief demonstration of the LiveSafe app. I have Cassie here, and she's going to be giving a kind of like an overview of why Averett is using it, why it is an advantage to Averett students, and also the kind of the purpose of what it's used for.
That's widely used across the country. You'll see that lots of other colleges and universities use it, as well as even high schools, private industries like shopping malls, and even the U.S. Navy uses it. So it's a really solid product that has been tested by a lot of groups, and it's really shown to be very beneficial. You can download on iPhones or tablets. It's at the Google Store or in the iTunes Store. It's called LiveSafe, and you would just choose Averett University, and you would choose your affiliation. So if you're a student, obviously you choose that, or faculty and staff can choose it. There's a lot of features here within the app, especially for students, is the Safe Walk option. So what this will allow you to do is, say I phone you and say, through the app, and say, I want you to watch me walk. Say I'm going from, Blunt Chapel up to Fugate, and I want you to watch me walk. I can request that you watch me, and you would actually see me on a map and follow me like a little dot. So you would see if something doesn't look right, if I go off course, and it allows us to interact with one another, and you would actually be alerted if I'm not responsive in a certain amount of time. You can request a campus security escort, so if you're walking and you don't feel safe and you want security to pick you up, you can do that right here, and it'll call them directly. And then there's also a safety map that shows you our campus and all of our campus buildings, and it will show you any alerts or anything that's going on in the community. So anything that the fire department or Danville Police put out will also show up here.
I think that's it for today, and thank you, and I hope that you will go out and get the app.
Thank you.
Now we take you to Providence, North Carolina, where Joshua Boggs is at the Averett University Equestrian Center to tell us more about the ANRC team.
This is Josh Boggs reporting from the Averett University Equestrian Center, where I got to interview some of the members for the ANRC competition this upcoming weekend. With equestrian riders must have full trust of their horse to go through a specific test and go over jumps in the correct order for that. Some horses, just like Cavi, are very excited to take a field trip, just like this duo I got to interview earlier in the day. I'm here with Senior Amanda Schoenfeld and Red Monkey Kid on what is ANRC's, Amanda?
ANRC's, the acronym actually stands for American National Riding Commission, and it's a national competition hosted each spring. It is a basis of a written test, a hunter derby, a medal round, and a program ride, which is basically a dressage test.
Okay.
Test.
And where are you guys traveling to this season?
We are traveling down to Savannah, Georgia.
That'll be exciting.
It'll be very beautiful there.
So what preparation is involved with this?
We ride about 5 to 6 days a week, usually 2 jump schools. We go out in the field, we practice some of that. Do a lot of flat work, practicing different parts of the test because there's a lot of different aspects of the flat ride. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We took some of the horses to another location to practice off the property. Hi, monkey.
Seems like Monkey's ready as well.
Yes, hopefully.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Along with Amanda and Monkey, there are others joining the team as well, such as junior Kristen Kelly with Cavi and senior Hannah Walters with Munchkin, all led by Cricket Mowers. It's a tough life for these horses, so you need to get the rest and hit the hay. We wish the best of luck to our riders this weekend as they travel down to Savannah, Georgia. Back to you guys.
Averett student athletes were given an opportunity to volunteer at the 70th annual STP 500 race in Martinsville, Virginia. Now to Lauren and Cowling for how the event went.
Today at the Martinsville Speedway, the 70th annual Martinsville race takes place. With a busy day ahead, Averett University's very own student athletes are here to help.
Hi, I'm Lauren Cowling and I'm here at the Martinsville races with Tiara Brown, a freshman from Averett. Tiara, how do you feel about being at Martinsville today?
I'm pretty excited because I've never been to anything like this before, so I'm excited to experience something new and see the races.
What do you think about Averett helping out at the Martinsville races this year?
I think it's a really cool experience to give back to the community and just help in a positive way.
So it's going to be a busy day as it's Sunday. How do you think you'll handle that?
I think I'll handle it pretty well. I think I'm a really good people person, so hopefully all goes smooth.
As the race starts, concessions begin to slow down and the students get to experience the race from the stands.
I'm here with Hannah Shields from the women's volleyball team at Averett, and we've just finished the Martinsville races. How many times have you been to the Martinsville races?
This is my second year doing the Martinsville race. Last year we were kind of busy, but this year we were the only concession stand that sold hot dogs on this level, so we were really, really busy.
What kind of work did you have to do?
Today I cooked the hot dogs and then I prepared them and wrapped them to give out. But some of our other girls were cashiers or dishwashers and made nachos, a lot of different stuff.
Did you have fun?
It was fun. It was fun at times, but it was also kind of stressful. Just when you had the big rush at lunchtime and at random different times. Yeah, it was fun.
Are you guys going home now?
Yes. Very tired, very ready to go home. Probably going to go straight to bed, but yeah, it was a long day, so glad to be done.
After a very successful but hectic day, the student athletes clear up and get ready to go home. See you again next year.
After a busy weekend at the Martinsville Speedway, Averett students were at it again at Play to Engage, and I got the chance to see the service project in action. Hi, I'm here at the Carrington Pavilion where Play to Engage is taking place. Play to Engage is a huge field day for children at after-school sites to enjoy.
So we started Day to Engage as a way to get our college students really excited about service and volunteering in the community. And Play to Engage is just one of the events that we do for Day to Engage in the spring. We invite all of our after-school partners, all of those kids, down to the Carrington Pavilion for a fun field day. And our students come and they buddy up with the kids and volunteer to take them around to the different activities that we had. And we started Play to Engage as a way to really show the kids that being outside, being active and exercising can be fun, and it doesn't have to be something really boring and gruesome. Everyone has a blast at this event, including our students, so we're really excited.
There will be 310 children here, and at least 150 student athletes and volunteers buddying up with them and participating in all the activities.
A way of giving back to the world. As a kid, I didn't really have any role models to look at, and now that I can give back, I can give kids a role model that they should look up to.
There are several activities going on here. There's face painting, hula hoop, jump roping, soccer, basketball, tug of war, and even a parachute. There's also a DJ and free snacks.
It teaches them the life skill of being engaged in whatever community they are living in. So while they're here in Danville as a student at Averett, whether they're local or from out of town, they get to invest back into the community and be a presence, which is exactly what Averett wants to be.
This is an event that students, community partners, and after-school site children look forward to all year. So make today your day to engage.
The Danville Area Humane Society strives to promote the welfare and the humane treatment of all animals. They also accept volunteers. I went along with student volunteer Brandy Parker to see what a typical visit is like. I'm standing outside the E. Stewart James Grant Adoption Center in Danville, Virginia. Brandy Parker is a junior psychology major at Averett University. Brandy has been volunteering at DAHS for close to 6 months.
Usually, personally, I check every single animal, area. I look at all the dogs, talk to all of them, look at the guinea pigs and everything, and we have the option of walking or washing them. So it all depends on, if I find a dog that, gets my attention. Most of the time, I feel bad about picking just one, so, yeah. So normally I just check on all the dogs to make sure they're okay.
During her 6 months of volunteering, she has already gotten attached to one of the animals.
We had a rabbit in there that was our favorite. She's disappeared. We had a guinea pig, but hopefully they go to homes. They don't get put down or anything.
Brandy doesn't volunteer just to have something on her resume. She volunteers because animals have a sentimental place in her heart.
I know it's personal. Because this time last year I lost my dog, and that was my first dog, so it really helped me, I guess, since I don't have anything anymore, it's come to see them, and it makes me have the option if I wanted something else, I can come here.
There are many labels and stereotypes against certain dog breeds like pit bulls, but Brandy sees the good in pit bulls and how they can be fun and loving pets.
This is, I'm not sure it's called. He doesn't have a name, but yeah, he's one of the pit bulls, the very few pit bulls here. They're actually pretty nice. Most of the time they have a really bad rep, and the bad ones are completely away from anybody, so that's a good factor. But he's as playful as what you would find in any dog, so.
After graduation, Brandy Parker hopes to adopt 3 more pets.
The Averett University football team just had their spring scrimmage. Here's Nate Lake with a preview of the upcoming season.
Today, Averett is hosting their 3rd annual combine along with their spring game. The spring game is to showcase the football teams and what may be upcoming excitement for the Cougar fans. The Averett Cougars are going into their 18th season, coming off of a great comeback year. After nearly missing a co-championship title, the Cougars finished 5-5, 4th overall in the USAC. To talk about his role in the team, here's starting quarterback Joshua Eubank. How does the spring game help you?
The spring game basically just takes everything you've been working on, everything you've been practicing on, and puts it in a game scenario where you can compete and see if everything you've been working on is turning out the way it should be.
And how does stepping into the star role affect you?
It shouldn't affect you much, The only thing that changes is the exterior, talking and people looking more at you. Outside of that, your work ethic and stuff, it doesn't really affect me much personally.
The Cougars kick off their season with a away game versus Hampton-Sydney Tigers, followed by their home opener against the Randolph-Macon Yellow Jackets. For a complete schedule, go to www.averettcougars.com.
Thank you for joining us here at the Chanticleer News. I'm Lindsey Fulcher.
And I'm Adrianna Hargrove, and have a good night.